Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Lane, Cryptid Encounters here. I wanted to go over this footage with you. Last time I showed it on the channel, uh, I failed to mention that there's a giant back there in the back corner there. Um, the top right corner, right there is a giant's face. And then from there, I was going to label the video the reason why Sasquatch don't wear clothes is because they utilize the cover and concealment with the terrain and they blend right in. For example, I did a video a while back of a Sasquatch right here blending in with the wood, which you can see his face right here. The one there's his arm, right? But what you don't see is here's his hand right here, gripping the chest, the side profile view of a large Sasquatch, which is right there. That's the conical head and the eyes. And then that Sasquatch has his arm locked over here. Basically keeping an eye on me. He can jump out and get me at any time. And I walked right by him and didn't even notice it. But we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that markup and go to this image and show you what I've done here. I went ahead and enhanced the footage a little bit. We're going to go ahead and pull it in here. See his face, see his eyes, his nose, his mouth, his conical head. He's got a baby asleep on top of his head with its eyes closed. But yeah, he's sitting here looking right at me. See his eyes right here? There's his nose, his mouth, his conical head. There's a bunch of hair, gray hair right here. There's his nipple with his arm. It's just unbelievable, man. That big Sasquatch is standing right there, just underneath my nose, right out on the canopy. And they're all through this footage, all through here. They're all in this wood pile, all in here sleeping. Here's one right here. Let me change that to black so we can see here. There's one right there, one there, one laying that way. There's a bunch of them looking out from underneath that leg of that Sasquatch. Some in here. There's a head right here. You can't see it because I got it super exposed there. Exposure turned way up, so it's drowning it out, but I'll show you here in a minute. But anyways, they'll find a good wood pile and they'll go in there and cover and conceal themselves in that wood all day long. And then at night they'll get their food and whatnot. But they will go in and cover and conceal all day long like this right here. And 50% of it might be real wood and 50% of it ain't. And then the Sasquatches who can't do chameleon will be in the center, like this guy right here. See his eyes? He's looking through there, looking at me. It's because he can't do the cover and concealment. So they are hiding him. They're wrapping around him. See that? To hide him. That's just amazing footage. Absolutely amazing. Anyways, and then there's this little guy right here. He's got a wood plank on top of his head, right there. So he can be hidden. All he has to do is squat down in the wood pile and you can't see him. I'll show you another image of him right here. Look at that. See his eyes, his mouth. We're going to mark up for those who can't tell. There's always that one who can't see nothing and then complains and says, "Oh, you're just putting out shit." Okay, so here's an eye, nose, mouth, He's got a wooden plank around his head like that, where he can just sit down in a wood pile and you never know he's there. But these beings are masters of cover and concealment. And, people think, oh, well, they're not that intelligent because they don't want to wear clothes and be civilized like humans. That's not it at all. It's the fact that they survive off the wilderness, Mother Nature, and they have to be able to use Mother Nature to cover and conceal themselves, and they can't have clothes on to do that. So that's what we got going on here. I got a lot more footage coming your way. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Peace.